K6USY, Delta Mike 06. Check. K6USY, Delta Mike 06. Good evening.
KE6VON.
Hi, Adam.
Sounds like Aaron.
It is. Yeah, K6USY 1079 flying solo again.
KE6VON 1040.
Okay, guys, good evening. Sorry, I'm a little late here. We're just trying to finish dinner with my sons and grandson and Judy. Judy will be out in a few minutes here. She's just finishing up. We got a little late start on dinner here, so here I am. I got K6USY solo, and I've got KE6VON. Good evening, Adam.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox.
Okay, we got 2 A's and now a D. Good evening, Daryl. And by the way, while I'm thinking of it, 982. I know you tried to call me and leave me a message the other day, but somehow the message got fouled up, and either the phone fouled up or we just screwed up somewhere, but we lost the number. What were you trying to get to me about?
No, it was a pocket dial. It was a mistake.
Butt dial. I love it.
A butt dial. That's right.
W6BBS72.
Yeah. Good evening, Frank.
Hey, Frank. Hey, my landlord was working on that driveway for your neighbor, and he was commenting on your antenna array.
Oh, he was working for one of my neighbors?
I think so, yeah. He said it had to have been where he described where he was, and he described an antenna array could only have been your place.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm not here a lot because I work a lot, but I'm also here a lot, and I haven't heard. What kind of work was he doing?
I think working on their. He usually does people's driveways.
Okay, either I wasn't paying attention, I haven't heard any equipment running, so, okay, well, good for him. He had a nice view.
Yeah, exactly.
KM6SRR.
Hi, Rob.
Bozo 61. Hi, Daryl and Frank and Aaron and Adam and Mr. Mikey, and I just heard Rick, KB6RQU in there, over.
I didn't hear Rick. I was pointed right down that way. Rick, are you here?
Oh, yes, you're right down my throat here. Good evening.
Good evening. KB6RQU is 61. I thought I heard, did I hear M6BYH or did I mishear that? I guess I misheard it. I must have thought you were Mike there. Anyway, good evening down there in Lake Isabella area. How's the weather down there? A little cooler today, I bet you.
I wish it was. Still about 105 here, and a little bit of breeze, but it's too warm.
Well, 105 is better than 112, which we had the day before. So I don't know what we were today. I don't think we even had time to look at it.
That's better than 112. You betcha.
Anyway, good to hear you. Thank you for calling in here. And I don't know if you've got a hot shack or whatever, but if you have to take off, we'll understand. Anybody else want to say hello to Rick down there in Lake Isabella, K6MYC in the Bozo Net, 2 meters.
How you doing, Rick? KB6RQU, KM6SRR. Hello, Rob. KB6RQU returning there. Thanks for giving me a shout, over.
Roger, roger. Good to hear you on there. Thanks for being there. Next person.
Holy cow, you're weak.
N6SWR, I hear you pretty good there. KB6RQU returning.
Roger, roger. It's 109 today. It's only 105 at the moment.
Well, I hear that. 109 at the 105 there now at the moment.
Okay, that sounds better, don't it?
You should. Rick, it's even better.
Oh, I hear that. I wish the temperature would drop a little quicker around here.
Yeah, it's been hot here for 2 or 3 weeks.
Sure has. It's all that's going to lit up for another couple of months. That's the way it looks to me. Anyway, 73s. We'll turn it back to Mike.
Roger, roger. Back to Mike. N6SWR, Bozo number 247.
Yeah, I got your 247, Ben, but boy, oh boy, you must be pointed some other direction because you're 20, 30 dB down from normal. That doesn't sound normal at all. I got Q5 copy on you, but I got also very, very quiet noise here, so I'm glad I'm hearing no noise. Can you hear him at all, Rob?
Roger, yeah, I didn't get a chance to tell you. Ben texted me and said that he's just working with 50 watts today, so he's hoping to make contact. I can barely hear him, so you're hearable here, Ben. Thanks for checking in there. KM6SRR, back to net.
Okay, well, what do you normally run, Ben? I can't imagine you're running more than a couple hundred, are you?
No, I normally just run 160. That's the amplifier. The power supply to run my amplifier is showing a protection fault or something, and it's turned itself off, so I've got to get another amplifier.
Okay, what did he say his normal power was, Rob?
I think he said 160.
Well, there shouldn't be that much difference. Maybe something else is wrong because we should only see a very slight difference. That's only about 4 or 5 dB, over.
Roger, is that any better?
Not really. And the point is that we know we got propagation down there. Rick is just blasting in here. He's 20, 30 dB stronger than you are, so it's hard to believe that it's just propagation. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a heads up. Something may not be hooked up, or maybe you got a bad piece of coax, or maybe the amplifier's not letting any RF through it, over. Even though it's turned off, it may not be passing any RF, over.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that, okay, but we'll get it fixed shortly. N6SWR.
Well, when you turn the amp off, when you turn the switches on the amp off, the RF that you're driving it with should pass right through and go right to the antenna. But the way to test that is just bypass the amp. Take a barrel and take the connectors off the amp and put the two connectors together and see if it's okay. Otherwise, there's something not right. I would guess, my guess would be you're running 5 watts, not 50, over.
We'll see. N6SWR.
Alrighty. At least you're Q5. That's the main thing. There's no major fading tonight. That's why the band is in such really good condition. I can copy it without any fading or flutter or anything. Anybody else want to give Ben a report down there?
Table Able 6 Sugar. You're not real strong, Ben, but I can copy here if I tell you. N6SWR, AA6S, Ben, go ahead.
Now he's turned backwards.
Yeah, about an S5. Okay, Ben, I heard somebody else underneath you. I don't know who that was. N6SWR, AA6S. Thank you, Ben.
I said now he's turned backwards. I can hear a big echo on him, over.
Kilo, Echo 6, Bravo Kilo.
I got Greg in San Diego and Pat here in Gavin Hills, W6PMD.
W6PMD, and we had a W6 Bravo something also maybe down your way, Pat. W6PMD 58, K6MYC, Bozo 47. Go ahead, Pat.
47, got you in there, and I got AA6S too. He was in there with you, but you guys are both zoomed in tonight. And I think Alpha 6S, I think, is 800.
QSL, Pat, QSL 800.
All right, now you guys are booming in tonight. This is WPMD number 58. Anybody else Central Valley want to check in?
Of course, Pat. This is KM6SRR, Rob. You're coming in really good there, and I also heard Eddie in there, KE6BK.
Okay, Rob, got you in there 432, and I didn't hear Eddie in there, and I'll listen up.
Bozo 61, KB6R, QU.
Ah, yeah, 61. Yeah, I got you in there. Good signal as usual. Not quite looking your direction exactly, but got you in there, Rick. KB6RQU, number 61. Good to hear you. 73. Boy, somebody down in almost in my noise. Try it again. This is W6PMD, Bozo 58.
Hey, Ben, Pat wants you to try again. He couldn't quite hear you there. That's Ben, number 247, Pat. Go ahead, Ben.
Your 5 watts is giving me an F5 down here, F5, so yeah, you don't need that extra power supply anyway. You're doing just fine. 247, got you in there, Ben. Good to hear you. W6PMD, number 58 for it. Hit almost 100 today. Oh boy, well, keep the air conditioning on. All right, anybody else want looking north? This is W6CMD up the Central Valley.
Hey, Eddie, KE6BK, do you have a rotatable antenna? You want to point down to LA and give Pat your number? Over.
Yeah, I can't go down south. There, Rob. KE6BK.
Okay, Eddie, just wanted to give you the opportunity. We got you checked in here. Thanks for being there. I mentioned to Mike you were going to be on early tonight, so that's good.
Yeah, we got you. Good evening to you, Eddie. Very light compared to normal, but we've got you. Anyway, good to hear you, and thanks for checking in early. KE6BK, I should say. 858. You might blast out your number every now and then, so when Judy's listening, she can get your number directly from your lips. K6MYC.
All right, we'll do that the next time there, Mike. You guys have a good one. You're kind of soft tonight for some reason or other, but Rob there's really strong, so everybody take care. We'll catch you next time. KE6BK 73.
Okay, this should be better. I pointed on you now. Over. Better now?
A little bit, not very much. Rob, I have to turn the speaker down. And where's he at there? I'm hearing him.
He's in Porterville. Porterville, Eddie, listen up. KP6RQU, number 61 in Lake Isabella is going to call you with some power. Go ahead, Rick.
Now, KB6RQU, I didn't get the call there, Eddie, but you copy, over.
Hey, Rogers, we've got a copy on you. You sounded better than Mike. Over.
Oh, sounded better than Mike. Wow, that's a big plus. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for returning my call. 73.
All right, 73. KE6BK.
KE6BK, AA6S, 59 plus in Visalia, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go outside and get my speaker there.
Well, you're very strong here. Had to bring that up to you there. Sounds good. KE6BK in Porterville, AA6S in Visalia.
All right, AA6S, KE6BK. Have a good one.
73s.
Okay, 73 guys, I'm heading in. KB6RQU, clear.
See you later, Rick. AA6S. Forgot to say good evening to you.
Hey, good evening.
73, Rick. Sounds like you pulled into my driveway there. That was booming here. Had to turn my speaker down like Eddie. KB6RQU, KM6SRR.
Your receiver's working great.
Okay, back to our fearless leader. Go ahead, Michael. Did Mike go over to the 10-meter net? He's AWOL.
And is Ron going to be around tonight? I'm going to rotate my antenna over there, Rob.
Yeah, I can't remember what he said he was going to do tonight. I'm thinking he said he wasn't going to be there, but it's worth a try. Over.
Yeah, Roger. You probably hear me wherever I point the beam from what he says on 2 meters.
727.
Mr. Mike, WA6AAJ, 727, got you in there.
Hey, Rob, KM6SRR, WA6AAJ.
If you're here a little bit earlier, you could have gave Pat a call there. He was booming in here, over.
Yeah, I've been kind of in and out here, and I should have stayed in there. It's cooler than it was out in the shop area. I can't stop sweating.
Yep, me too. We don't have air conditioning still, so that's the way it is.
Keep the net going, Rob. I'm outside trying to see the antenna. I am off about 45 degrees here for some reason. Keep her going. I'm trying to turn the antenna so I can see where it's pointed, over.
Roger, Mike. Take all the time you need there. Well, thanks for being here, Mike. Let's see, AAJ, because our fearless leader is working on his antenna. I guess it's got uncalibrated again there, over.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, I was telling you, my air conditioner went out early this morning.
Oh boy, we still got one of them working downstairs, so we're not totally at the mercy, but it sure is hot sleeping, over.
Yeah, I'm going to be out on the couch tonight, so I've got a portable to put in the window from my son, and hopefully that'll at least keep the bedroom cool.
Yep, that's the way you got to do it there. Yeah, you're going to be on the couch and you didn't do anything wrong. You know, usually the spouse kicks you out when you do something wrong, over.
Yeah, Roger, and I don't even have a spouse anymore, so that's a double whammy, over.
Huh, I think that was somebody from the LA area there. I heard him pretty loud, over. Well, I guess we should try going over to Tascadero, see what we got there. Anybody else locally want to check in? We got Carrie in there, KC5DT, we don't hear tonight, Rob, WB6COT, and others, over.
KK6ZKE 704.
Hi there.
How you doing, Terry? Good to hear you in there.
Good evening, Rob, and everybody.
And somebody said, and one more time, so let's see if we can pull you through. Listen up, Rob. One more time, try it again. Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Northern California Bozo Net, over.
Okay, Dale, all I got was 1126 and, I'm sorry, 682, Zoom, over here in Australia, and Brenton, you're going to be down there in San Diego, so there you go.
Can you hear that station, Rob?
Yeah, I think that's the LA net control, over.
Okay, well, it must be pretty close then. All right.
Yeah, Dad, you got to go in and tell my wife that my brother-in-law here for good, so. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. KG6USS, 131.
Well, let's go to Tascadero and see what happens. Give him a call, Bill.
Yeah, Roger. Got my antenna towards LA. It's coming back around. Ron. W6QUI, W6QUI. AA6S, you round tonight, over.
Cooled down to 76 right now, so it's getting better. Anyway, good evening over there, W6QUI.
W6QUI, yeah, you're coming in like gangbusters now. The antenna's finally around. I guess you were calling me when the antenna was coming around. I guess you were hearing me okay. W6QUI is hotter than Hades here. AA6S, over.
Oh yeah, you're way over S9 as usual. No, I hear you just about ready to phone, so.
I guess that's a little extra power it does.
Yes, that's true. That does help.
I think it runs about 700-800 watts.
Oh yeah, well I got almost 100 here.
That's plenty. Got to build a push-pull 4X250 amp. I know I'm going to ask you sometime. See if I could, I don't know if you'd have any connectors I could buy from you, but I need a pair of connectors for my TCS from the dynamotor supply up to the little speaker thing with the microphone and everything plugs into the control thing. I got the other two cables for the transmitter and receiver, but I need to get a cable. I can make one, though I have the connectors from the dynamotor thing up to that little black box with the on-off switch and the mic and the speaker in it, whatever that thing is. I didn't know if you had anything like that or not. I could purchase from you there, Ron. Go ahead.
Oh, I actually have a pair of TCSs, and I just stuck pins in the plug. I run mine off of AC power, and that works. Yeah, what's this fair sales or whatever back east, they closed up, which is sad, because they had all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I looked. They don't exist anymore.
Yep, they're long gone. Somebody probably bought the stock up, I would hope, and continue, but haven't heard any more about that. Sometimes I find them at the MRCG meet we go to here. They have that once a year over at Camp St. Louis, and it's all military stuff, and occasionally you can find stuff like that over there.
What do you say, where they have a swap meet there or something, or what?
I'm sorry, double. Say again?
I say, do they have a swap meet or something where you can find stuff like that, or what?
Yes. Swap meet's on Saturday, and then they have a kind of a get-together on Friday, and they break down Sunday. But, yeah, they have a swap meet on Saturday. It's not real big anymore, but people are showing up with stuff like that.
Yeah, Roger, it's a long ways to go for just a guess. Anyway, we'll keep looking. Maybe I can end up finding one with a ready-made cable. I doubt it, but it's possible. No, I want to be able to run mine on 12 volts. Ron, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. That's an amazing transmitter. They only run 11625, I think on AM. On CW, they run both of them. So I fooled it and turned on both filaments one day and put 700 volts on. I got 100 watts out of that thing.
Yeah, they probably do, because they probably don't have enough audio to go with 2 tubes.
No, they do not. That makes a lot of noise on CW.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, 2 tubes is a pretty good signal. But I figured if I had 30 or 40 watts into my beam, that's a pretty good signal, actually. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I hope you find those. I wouldn't know where to look anymore. You can check on the internet all the time. That stuff shows up occasionally.
Yeah, Roger, I will. Anyway, I better not clobber the net here. I turn it over to Mikey. He should be copying it. K6MYC, AA6S. Go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, good evening to you, Ron. AA6QUI. K6MYC. And who else do you want to have me check in here? Is Eric there, or perhaps Bill? Over.
No, Eric's not here. He was up here all day. We got his Johnson Viking 2 running up today. Got 100 watts out of it finally. He's happy. But no, he won't be on. Bill, are you around tonight?
Not for too long. Go ahead.
No, he's calling the other Bill. KB6RQ, WRW.
Right. Yeah, give him a call, Mike. See if he can hear you.
Is he in there? KB6 Whiskey Romeo Whiskey, K6MYC, KB6WRW, K6MYC. Go ahead, Bill.
Mike, turn it to you, Bill. Hello, Bill. Well, he was there. I think he said he couldn't stick around very long. That's pretty short. Well, I guess you'll check him in. I did hear him.
Okay, get his Bozo number, please.
Oh, boy. I should remember it. But Bill, if you're there, what's your Bozo number? I don't know what happened. He's not there anymore.
I think it's either 1153 or 1158. We just worked him the other night. Rob, can you check it?
16KTH. Okay, let me look.
We had a couple of doubles. Somebody might have said it. Who was the station that said his Bozo number for WRW? I guess we don't know.
1052.
1052?
QSL.
Okay, write that one down, 1052, and write a call sign after it. It'll be KB6WRW. Okay, very good. And good to hear Bill if he's in there. I don't know why I can't hear him tonight. He's very, very light. I hear smidgens of voice every now and then. Anyway, good to hear you, Ron. Thanks very much for being there. Check in. Who is that?
It's November 6th. Okay, very good, Mike. 7-3 Eastern, you in the group there. W6QUI.
Okay, we have another check-in. November 6, Kilo Tango something. Go ahead.
Yeah, Kilo Tango Hotel, KTH. Name is Ken, Kilo Echo November, about Santa Barbara in the Semianus Mountains.
Okay, you're talking way too fast, and you got to give us phonetically your call sign. N6, Kilo Tango something. This is Mike, Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie. K6MYC, Bozo 47. And tell me again where you are. We may not be pointed at you. I'm pointed sort of toward Atascadero right now, and I'm in the Fresno area, Central California, north of Fresno. N6KT question mark. Everybody listen up. Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie standing by. Go ahead again.
KTH in Santa Barbara.
Very nice to meet you. The call is November 6 Kilo Tango Hotel. Kilo Tango Hotel. Bozo 967.
it's very unusual to hear Santa Barbara from here. That's why I'm totally surprised. Got it all okay, N6KTH. And we got your Bozo number just fine. Thank you very much for checking in. Can you give us a handle, and do you normally check into the Southern California group, or is this one of your first times into Northern, over?
The handle is 10 Kilo Echo November. Ken is my name. And it's the first time I've checked into the Northern Net. First time I checked into Bozo, Southern California for a while. Probably about a year or so, I guess, the run through the lessons run the south. My understanding is house is about 2,000 or 3,200 feet above Santa Barbara, so that's why I'm able to hear Fresno tonight. And it was one of my longer EX contacts, although many years ago I did work Hawaii from Santa Barbara. So very good. I'm running only 50 watts into a 5-element lab periodic pointed about due north. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, and they say, are you on a hill or at the home QTH? You must have a good shot this way. I have a terrible shot towards Santa Barbara. I've got a blockage here. I'm surprised that I am hearing you, over.
Yeah, I'm on the top of the mountains, so that's why you're hearing me, because I drove a lot today to get up here. I am operating portable out of my vehicle, and I run local net on 144-210. Starts at $2,000 hours, so I've been coming up into the mountains to get a better viewpoint, basically, better than my home QTH.
Well, it's very good, and if I had a clear shot, there's probably others here in the Fresno area, San Joaquin area. Let's see. Let me see. Stand by. Don't go away, and let's see who can copy you and exchange grid squares with you. I'm in Delta Mike 07. Delta Mike 07. So who else wants to work? Gosh, you gave me a name and I forgot it already. K6MYC. Go ahead.
K6KTH. K6KTH. AA6S. Name here at Ken is Bill. Here 5 and 858 here in the Visalia. Very strong. Beautiful signal. K6KTH. AA6S. Over.
It's November 6 Kilo Tango Hotel. N6KTH, so yeah, you're 5 and 9. Beautiful signal. I was listening in on you a little while ago. That's what made me want to call, because you sound so good. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. I had it written down right. I just said it wrong. Crazy me. N6KTH, AA6S. Well, you're smoking in here with your 5-element beam there and your mobile thing. Beautiful. Must be a really good QTH there. Let me see if Rob's copying you there. I'm sure he probably is. Go ahead, Rob. Give him a call.
Okay, Bill. He's kind of up and down for me. I'm not getting the complete words there. N6KTH, Ken. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. Rob and Delta Mike 07. Over.
Yeah, KN6SLR, November 6 Kilo Tango Hotel. A little bit of fire on the signal there, but your Q5 copy and Delta Mike 04. Over.
Okay, Roger on that. You say Delta Mike 04, QSL?
QSL.
All right, great. We made the contact. Thanks, Ken. Go ahead.
Okay, well, this is great. I'm really glad that I decided to check in with you guys today. I had the antenna pointed south and southwest, southeast for LA and San Diego, and then I began to tell that I could hear you guys off the satellite.
We're surprised we can hear you as well. Is there anybody else that wants to work Ken down there in Santa Barbara on top of a mountain with 50 watts? He's doing a superb job here. Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee Charlie. Mike, over. Okay, I guess nobody else is hearing you at this time, but I would plan on getting up on that same location for the contest. For the contest coming up in September, the ARRL contest, if you could do it, Ken. We certainly would love to get DMO4 from Santa Barbara there. That would be phenomenal. And if you have other bands, we have all the bands through 1296 here, 62, 222, 432, and 1296. And I call all the nets. So you could catch us from this location. I've got good antennas for you. From that mountaintop location, we should be able to work you on all those bands. Over.
Yeah, well, I think I have 432. So, I'm thinking about buying an IC905. Maybe I will revisit that. You just cost me some money, guys. All right. Very good. Well, thanks for contacting me tonight, and I'll definitely look forward to checking in again in the future and maybe doing the contest, all right?
Okay, well, thanks very much for checking in. We're going to let you go. Running a little late to get to the Bay Area and around the Horn here. And it's about 100 in the shack, so we want to get out of here, too, as quick as we can. Hi. Thank you, Ken. And K6KTH in Santa Barbara. K6MYC, Bozo 47, Central California, north of Fresno. 73.
Yeah, 73, 6KTH.
7 Ken, AA6S.
He's N6, Mike.
Oh, N6. Okay, N6. Did I give you that thing wrong? It's November 6, KTH. I'm sorry.
W6QUR, Quebec Uniform Romeo, N6KTH. Name and spelling, go ahead. Okay, QSO, nice to make your acquaintance. I could probably tweet this to a being bring in and better. I'm just pointing back to north here. So northwest will probably work a little bit better. Okay, I'll let you guys get back to the net here, and thanks so much again, and something to you, KTH.
Okay, big booming signal on the last transmission there, Ken. I'm going to run. I'm going to go up north, guys. I'm going to Monterey now. K6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters. Let's see if we can get Scott in here. WA6LIE, I may not be quite pointed right for you, Scott, but let's see if you can hear me. WA6 London, India, Echo. WA6LIE, K6MYC, over.
Okay, hey, for the reason you are not completely confident, okay? WA6LIE, I just a little bit toasty over there, huh? Over.
Yeah, I got to have more time with you. I'm struggling with the antenna position right now. Give me some more chatter. I've got Q5 copy on you. You are checked in. WA6LIE 618. But give me more chatter, over.
Okay, Roger, Mike. Yeah, it seems like the band's a little bit up and down. At the beginning, you sounded very good, and then you start going away. Maybe rotated in town conditions. I don't know.
Really weak tonight, but we're getting most of it there, Scott. I won't keep it, but it's very, very light, and I'm pointed as best I can get on you right now. I went back and forth over you. WA6LIE, thanks for checking in. I wish it was better. K6MYC, very light.
For you on Sunday, WA6
Roger, look for you on Sunday. You're starting to come up out of the noise now. So it must be just band to QSB. Band to QSB, Scott. Hope you're feeling well. Continue to improve on your therapy there. 73, my friend. WA6LIE, and I know KW6S is not here tonight, but maybe we'll have Alpha Foxtrot 6 Yankee.
AF6 United, I am here.
6GGY.
I hear GGY, but stand by, Phil. AF6 Yankee, AF6Y, K6MYC. What is that? 1089? No, 10. What the hell's the number? 1089? 1098.
America Fox 6 United, not Yankee, United. And the Bozo number is 1098. The countdown Bozo.
Yeah, we got it. I meant to say 1098 and I reversed it. Sorry about the AF6Y, AF6 United. I have a friend that's AF6Y, that's why that one comes out sometimes very easily. Good evening, Lee. Thanks for taking the place of Tom there. AF6 United, K6MYC, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I won't hold you there. I know you're running a little behind, and it's pretty warm where you are. It's about 68 degrees here, and so we're not feeling it. But yeah, good luck out there. Boy, that must be toasty. Anyway, good night. 7-3, K6MYC, AF6 United. I'm clear.
Okay, are you going to be there tomorrow night?
I'll give it a good shot.
Okay, thanks, Lee. We look forward to seeing you on 432. It's easier for us on 432 if that one's done from inside the house, so it won't be quite as hot. Hi. Anyway, good deal. Thanks for calling in and helping us out here. AF6 United, KF6, K6MYC, clear and going into the Bay Area. Thank you.
I'm going to check in real quick here. If I can, Mike, I'm going to give my wife a hand with dinner.
Who is that?
I'm going to give my wife a hand with dinner. WB6GGY Bozo 884.
Oh, okay, Phil. Very good. Thank you. I didn't get the first part of it there. You're kind of light. I'm not pointed at you. I'm pointed toward Monterey here. WB6GGY. Good signal on 2 meters, and I'm glad that Greg got that all sorted out for you there. 884, WB6GGY, number 884. Thank you, Phil. Good morning. Maybe we'll see you. I don't think I'll see you again tomorrow. We've got another appointment tomorrow, so maybe Saturday for sure. And then Friday, I'm sorry. Friday we'll see you. And then over the weekend as well. 73's Phil, WB6GGY, K6MYC.
Yeah, Greg did an absolutely fantastic job here. He has everything up and operating. 7-3, talk to you later. You and Judy have a good evening. WB6GGY, Bozo 884 will be clear.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's see. Let me come up into the Bay Area a little bit further here.
N5MPD.
Okay. Good evening, Brett. N5 November Papa Delta. Number 1134, I think. 1134, K6MYC. Good evening, Brett.
1129.
Yeah, well, I'm getting all screwed up here. It's too hot, I guess. 1129. When you call in, you should just call out your number. That way I won't screw it up. Over.
Oh, very good. I'll remember that for next time. So, yeah, if it's hot up there, I'll be very brief. It's 95 down here in the shack. So if you're up in the hundreds still, that's not very good. So anyhow, I'll just pass it on to the next person. Have a great evening to Mike and Judy. N5MPD 1129, Brett and Newman.
Yeah, thanks much. Thanks, Brett, she says. Good evening to you. N5NPD, K6MYC. Now Bay Area, over. Bay Area, please, over.
Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey November India 1090.
Yeah, Yeah, there you go. Pretty good copy tonight, Gary. So things are working better, or maybe it's just propagation. WB6WNI 1090 K6MYC. Good signal. Make a transmission, Gary.
Well, thank you, Mike. K6MYC W6WNI. You're coming in as strong as I've heard you, so it's doing very well. Just want to let you know that JNN is also behind me, I think, so because I heard him calling at the same time. Anyway, no, I don't have much to offer. Just wanted to say hi, and I'm really interested in trying the 432 tomorrow again because it's been all over the place. But tonight, 2 meters has come in very well. K6MYC W6WNI.
Okay, very good, Gary. Gotcha, 100%, no problem, and we'll look for you tomorrow on 432. Thanks for checking in. We're just trying to rush the net a little bit here, but I'm running a little late because we started late. But it is close to 100 in the shack, and even with air conditioning, if you're not right in front of it, it's still 100. It's a narrow band of cold air, about 2 feet wide. So it's marginal, and the rest of the shack is 100 or more. All right, 7-3, K6MYC, QRZ Bay Area.
285.
Again?
285.
285. Good evening, Jim. WB6JNN. WB6 Japan, November, K6MYC. Good evening. Take a transmission, Jim. It's...
Yeah, okay, Mike. WB6JNN in San Jose, and yeah, it was interesting you got Santa Barbara there, but I guess he's on the mountaintop. Unfortunately, he aimed wrong for this area. I didn't hear him, but I bet I could if he aimed this way. And because I do hear the guys on 220 and 1296, and he's on the mountain that the guy usually gets on, so there you go. Unfortunately, nobody seems to get on there during the contest in Santa Barbara. Anyway, that's it from here. WB6 was 98 in the shack a few minutes ago. I've got it down to 87. I realized this morning I had the AC set for air only. I did not have it set for cooling, so I flipped it over to cooling, so now it's down to 87. Actually, it's WB6JNN.
Okay, well, even 87's pretty warm, but it's better than 100. We're sitting in front of probably 70-degree air, but what? Who is it, Jim? WB6JNN 285. 285. Yeah. Anyway, fine, Jim. Yeah, it's warm here as well, as you heard. Judy and I are struggling to keep our heads about us because of the temperatures. Anyway, she had her cataract operation on the left eye today, and it was very successful so far. She's not suffering any pain, and she's doing pretty well. And a little cloudy vision yet, but that's liable to go on for a couple of weeks. Otherwise, all things worked out pretty well. We're going to go into town tomorrow for a checkup, a post-op check. As you know, you've been through that. And then we'll have another 2 weeks, and we'll do it all over again on the other eye. Thank you, Jim. WB6JNN for your final K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I know that routine. It was several years ago. And well, it helped for sure. All right, let me read WB6JNN.
Okay, 7-3, Jim.
787, no traffic.
Okay, now, anybody else in the Bay Area, please give us a call. Kilowatt 6, Mike Yankee Charlie, Bozo Net.
787 AB6SR.
WFC.
Okay, I hear 2 or 3 in here. Stand by. WFC 775, write down 775, and write down 807. And did I hear 711? Was that you in there, John?
787.
Oh, 787. Okay, Jimmy. We got your 787. Stand by. We'll get right with you there. All right. Let's see. Who was the first one I gave you? Okay, 775. Go ahead, Mike. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. K6MYC. Over.
86NYC, AB6BFC. Good evening, Mike, in the group, and nothing new to report here. We got clear skies, and it's not that warm, but as you guys, but there's also N6GYR was on earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but his number is 1029. Over.
Okay, you got to give me that slowly and phonetically. N6 who?
November 6, green, yellow, red. 1029.
Okay, I missed the call again. Give me the call again, please.
N6GYR, November 6, green, yellow, or...
Yeah, N6GYR, and it's 1029 or 1129? 1029. Got it. Thank you. I've had him check in before. Thanks for the relay there, Mike. Appreciate it. Won't keep it very hot. As you can tell, we're having a hard time keeping our heads straight here. Me particularly. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll pick up the other fellows here. Stan, quickly over to you, and then we'll go back to Jimmy. AB6SR 807 K6MYC.
Hi, Mike and Judy. Wish Judy well there after the surgery. My wife went through that last year. Hope she recovers quickly. It's nowhere near as warm here. Yesterday was 99 outside in Los Gatos here. Today it's only 82 at the moment, and it's 74 indoors here with the air conditioning, so won't keep you. Things are good here. I'm hoping it's going to cool down tomorrow. This incessant heat is enough for me, but you've got 10-15 degrees more every day. So wish you well. Get on with the net because it's so warm there and you're a little bit late. K6MYC, AB6SR, that's it from me.
Yeah, we're late. We're running a little late. A lot of little problems here, and we had quite a few check-ins from Southern California, including a new one from Santa Barbara, which is really difficult for me. So that took quite a while, and everybody was excited about hearing Santa Barbara from here because it's a really tough shot. Thank you, Stan. Good evening to you, and we'll see you on Sunday night, hopefully.
Stan is 807.
807, yeah, he's the beer can guy. Good night, Stan. And let's see, the last one was WKF6, Kilo Foxtrot 6 QCH. Up to you, Jimmy, over.
E6NYT, KF6QCH. Not much going on, Mike. Just want to say good evening to you guys there in the net. KF6QCH, over.
Yeah, missed a little bit at the end. You got a little garbly. You want to give me a quick report again, say?
Mike, just want to say 7-3 and to the net there. Back to you, K6MYT, KF6QCH.
Okay, I'm not getting too much. What do you need, Judy?
KF6QCH.
Queen Charlie Fox. Queen Charlie Hotel. KF6QCH, that's Jimmy, and his 787. 787. There we go. That's garbled tonight. We got good, quiet noise, but the signals are garbled a little bit with multipath, Jimmy. That's the problem. I'm trying to listen to you through a speaker, and one of my hearing aids has got one, I think one of the elements is out. It sounds really funny in one ear. I'm hearing okay, but it sounds like it's plugged up in one direction, so that's not helping anything either. Anyway, good evening to you. KF6QCH, K6MYC, clear. Listening for any others in the Bay Area. W6PQL, KWA6AXX, K6KLY, KD6SOK. Anybody else? K6MYC, Bozo Net.
WA6AXX, 773.
Hey, thank you. Look at that, 773. That's good. Helps Judy a lot, and I don't have to keep repeating it, Ed. Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, so it went up to 97 here, 97 here at the house, and I went to Santa Cruz. It went up to 72 there, so it was a lot better there. A lot of fun at the beach. K6MYC, WA6AXX.
Wow, yeah, funny weather changes up and down all over the place. I don't know what we were today. I imagine we got to about 107, 108. Not quite as hot as yesterday at 111, 112, but still pretty darn warm. But we were here. We weren't here in the morning, and then in the afternoon after Judy's surgery, we both laid down because we had gotten up very early. So we both laid down. Next thing we know, it was 3 o'clock waking up, went in the pool, and that was about the end of our day. So we didn't spend a lot of time doing anything outside in the temperatures. Anyway, thanks, Ed. You want to make a call, see if there's anybody I'm missing there. The band is a little flaky here. WA6AXX 773 K6MYC.
Okay, very good. Yeah, and Judy, my wife Liz had cataract surgery a few years ago. Very easy, very successful. She didn't need glasses anymore, so there was that benefit in the end. Okay, anybody else want to check in? Bozo Net, maybe you can't hear Mikey or he can't hear you. WA6AXX listening. Nothing heard.
226 is here.
Okay, we got you, 226. You want to say hello to Ed if you're copying him, Ken?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Ed. Yeah, I'm copying you very well. Good to hear you. WA6AXX, WA6OIB. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, very good, Ken. You're as strong as Mikey. So, great signal. Go ahead.
Well, thanks, sir. I hope you're having a good evening and all that. Cooled off a little bit. It was 107 here. I spent part of the day up at Meadow Lakes working up at the TV transmitter. So, in an air-conditioned room, so it wasn't too bad up there. So, anyway, that was my day. WA6OIB. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, good to hear you. Did you do 10 meters? No, that was 10 meters is tonight, isn't it?
Yes. I just got off at 10. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, we're running late here. It's very hot in the shack. We've got the air conditioning going, but it's still pretty unpleasant in here.
432?
No, Ken is 226. Okay. And we're still looking for anybody else in the Bay Area. I don't know where W6PQL is tonight. PQL, are you there? Okay, nothing from PQL. Let's go up to get N6RO in Oakley. Here we go.
Hey, Mike, I think PQL is getting ready to go over to the Azores. Over.
Yeah, he's gone. That's right. He's already gone. He's already arrived in the Azores. So that's why we're not hearing Jim. He won't be in here for a couple of months, so thanks for reminding me. He's such a regular, I just get in the habit of expecting that big booming voice to come through here. All right, let's see. I'm pointed toward N6 Radio Oscar. How about it, Ken?
Oh, boy, Dave is strong.
What was that?
N1PPP. Hi, Dave. WA6OIB. Yes, 5 to 7.
I heard you on the feed, but I didn't hear you here.
Okay, yeah. Is Kent also in there?
Yeah, Kent too. KA6OSX.
Okay, both Dave and Kent checking in there, Mike.
Yeah, I hear you now. You came up out of the noise when you first called, and Ken called you. I didn't hear you at all. Good evening, Dave, and thanks for relaying Kent in and tell him we're happy that he's got his radios back and working there. N1PPP and KA6OSX, K6MYC. Well, that was a quick fade, wasn't it?
Yeah, in and out. Good night, Dave.
N6RO.
Hello, Mr. Ken.
Hi, Ken.
You caught up yet, Mike?
Yeah, I hear you. We're just trying to get the log caught up here. When we get relays like that very quickly, it takes us a while to get it all written down. And good evening to you, Ken, N6RO, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Yeah, how do you do, Mike and Judy? Not a lot to report. I hope to get tower work done this weekend, but my crew is not available. So, whatever. We'll be on before the VHF contest in September, I hope. And 6RO. Oh, the high today was 98. It's cooling down. Over.
Yeah, really good. Boy, your audio's all chopped up. It's not you, it's the band. I maybe not pointed right at you, and just you sound like you're in a meat grinder there. Not your fault. It's just you're probably hearing the same garbly audio on me. There are bands doing funny things on these hot days. Thanks, Jen. Okay, on your temperatures, I think we were hotter here. We never did look at it, but my guess is about 105 to 108, something like that.
Well, that's too much for me. Okay, we'll see you on a higher band tomorrow.
Yeah, QSL, 4:32 tomorrow night, 7-3. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC. Anybody else before we go towards Sacramento?
You got rid of the garble that time. Maybe you pointed at me.
Oh, I didn't change it. It's just the band.
Yeah, I can hear it on you.
Yeah, it's really odd. It goes all garbly and then it comes clear.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, welcome to VHF, huh? All right, thanks, and we'll see what we got out of Sacramento here. Thanks for the help with the N1 PPP.
Well, that was me.
Okay. Who is me?
WA6OIB.
Oh, okay. You're so loud I didn't recognize your voice for a second there. Okay, let's see if we can hear KJ6KFB, West Sacramento. KJ6KFB. Darren, I wonder if you're in there this evening. K6MYC in the group, over. Okay, nothing heard from Darren. Was that you, Bill?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
No, I was just correcting you. He's not in West Sac. He's in South Sac.
I thought, didn't I say Southwest?
No, he would be directly south. Take Highway 99 south out of Sacramento, and he'd be east of Highway 99. So, yeah, he is definitely south of Sacramento, very, very definitely. Anyway, hi. Don't mean to be critical or anything, but KO680-776 checking in, and anyway, just saying hello and good evening.
Okay, as you know, I wasn't there this morning. We left the house at 7:15.
Really? I was not aware of that.
Yeah, well, we had Judy's cataract operation happen today. It was scheduled for 8 o'clock, but it got delayed once we were in there. But once she got under the knife, it was quick. And they took her in a little bit after 9 o'clock, and she was out a few minutes after 10, all done and ready to jump in the car and go home. Can you believe that? Amazing what they're doing these days, and she's in good shape, no pain, no strain, over.
Oh, that's amazing. And when my mother had hers, they did the one eye first, and then later they did the second eye. And, oh my gosh, I mean, we had, it was a month or better. Every couple hours I had to wake her up and put in a different set of drops. There was a lot of follow-on stuff to keep down any infections and everything.
Yeah, well, she's only got one drop. She has to do this one drop once every 4.5 to 5 hours, 5 times a day. In other words, 5 times in 24 hours. And not real critical at the time spans between it, but she does need to get those 5 drops in. And that has to go on for about 3 weeks. So that's it. We'll do it just before we go to bed, and then we'll probably do it just as she's waking up in the morning. Anyway, Everything else seems to be okay, and tomorrow we're going back in for the follow-up checkup because it was the more critical lens implant, the one with the diopter range. It was more expensive, number one, and it probably was a little bit more critical, and I guess the doctor had a little bit more trouble in her eye taking out all the leftovers of the old lens. The cataract didn't want to come out real clean. So he probably wants to take another look at it quickly tomorrow. Judy's opening her blouse here to get some hot, cold air. Don't tell everybody. It's so damn hot in here, Bill. We're ready to give up every clothing we have here. But when
close your eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes, she says. Anyway, good evening to you, Bill. And I don't think I might squeeze. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be in there for a few minutes in the morning. I might pop in. We don't get picked up here till about 10 after 9. No, that's not right. 9:40? Yeah, somewhere around. Well, I may get in there for a few minutes around 8 o'clock. Over.
Yeah, I was going to say, the last couple of days I've been listening to you guys. I was not there this morning either because today was going to be a very, very difficult day. So I did not get in there this morning, but it seems like Bob's good for about 15-20 minutes, and then he starts looking for the exit. So it's like 8 to 8:20, 8:30. Yeah, that's about all you guys spend in there. So that should work out just fine. But anyway, yeah, tough day here, and we'll get into the details, but we'll move on along. And and when you were saying Judy was doing what she did, not only did I close my eyes, but I turned my head, if that helps.
She's laughing. Thank you, she said. All right. Anyway, let me see. What did you say about Darren? Was he in here tonight or not?
I have not heard from Darren all day, so I'm not sure. John's here and others, but yeah, I have not heard from Darren, so I don't know what to do about that. But anyway, thanks for the nice chat, and we'll catch you next time around. If not in the morning, we'll look for you tomorrow night. K6NYC and Company, KO6KD.
Yeah, Roger. Well, maybe we'll see you for a couple minutes in the morning. 7-3 K6MYC looking for KR6MR.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group, KR6MR, Bozo 759, over.
Yeah, good signal. Good signal, John. Nice, pretty smooth, and it's not real strong, but real clear, clean and clear audio. No multi. KR6MR 759. Thank you, and good to hear you. We'll look for you, of course, tomorrow night on 432. That's a much more difficult path for us, but let's hope we can make it. KR6MR, K6MYC. Over, John.
Yeah, okay, Mike. We usually do pretty good on 432. I was not around for 1226 last night. I was babysitting my little puppy who got fixed, and she's not feeling too good yet. So I got a babysitter.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Nobody heard you either, so we did not log you in last night. That's a good thing, huh? All right, thanks, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Like you say, we usually make it on 432, even though sometimes it's a little spotty. Could be very good tonight. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick listen for the guys up in Reading. Everybody put their ears on. Let's see if we can hear Reading this evening. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6 Sugar Whiskey, or KO6HS, K6MYC. Over.
Okay, well, good evening. KD6 Shortwave, Reading, number 145. Over.
Oh, booming signal. I didn't have to repeat that for Judy. She got everything. Take a nice transmission. Tell me how your weather is up there, and then you might want to turn it over to Jerry. Over.
Well, probably pretty much the same as what you have, hotter than Hades, and at least we have some clear skies. The smoke is blowing someplace else. Over.
Okay, did you say you had 110 degrees today?
Well, I don't think it got. I don't know how hot it got. Honestly, Mike, I really do not pay any attention to it. I figure if it's hot, it's hot. I don't need to have a number added to it. Over.
Okay, you took a big fade on me, and I didn't quite get it. We'll have to pick it up in a minute if it comes back. Let me see if Jerry's in there. KO6HS, KO6 Hotel Sierra, K6MYC. Jerry, are you here tonight?
Roger, KO6HS230. We're right here. We've got a little bit of fading going on. A little bit of fading, but hopefully we can push through it. Over.
Okay, very watery and wavery, but we got it. KO6HS230, Jerry, and I didn't get what Rich said about your temperature, so maybe you could tell us what your temperature was today and yesterday. Over.
Yeah, it was a balmy 106 today, 106 today. Yesterday was 110 yesterday, so it's staying very warm, very, very warm, but we got a cool-off coming up. It's supposed to cool off for us in the coming days, so we'll look forward to that. Over.
Yeah, perfect. So, solid copy. Judy, I'm sure copied 100% of that. Big booming signal that time. Well, we beat you on both days. I think we were a little hotter than that, maybe 107, 108 today, and 112 the day before. So just a smidgen more than you guys. And you can thank us for sucking some of your hot air out. Over.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that all the time. We've had about enough of the heat that we want for this summer. We're about ready for it to cool off a bit and give ourselves a break here. So, yeah, any time we can send some of that down there, we will do it. Over.
Boy, you took another fade right at the end there. Yeah, we're looking for it to cool off also. I think it's supposed to be down under around 100 for us on Saturday, so that'll be nice. Somewhere around 100 on Saturday, so we'll be out there working hard in the yard. Ha. Thank you, Jerry. Good to hear you. Good booming signal on one transmission, just like you were in the shack here, and then it went poof like it has been lately. KO6HS, and back to you, Rich, if you're copying it all. K6MYC for your final, Rich. Over.
Okay, well, I don't have anything I could add to that other than it's, next month is supposed to be the hottest month of the year, so good old August is coming up. Let's hope we don't break any more records there. KD6 shortwave, ready, over.
Okay. Did anybody copy that flutter? By you, Ken. Were you able to get that? I don't think Ken's in the shack. He may have gone in the house. Anyway, 7-3, Rich, and we'll look for you on Sunday. We'll look for you Sunday night there. 7-3, my friends. KO6HS and KD6SW. Pretty good tonight. Some good, some bad, but pretty good at times. K6MYC. Thank you.
7-3 there, buddy.
7-3. 7-3, Jerry. Okay, anybody else? Sacramento, Grass Valley, whatever. K6MYC, Bozo Net, 2 meters.
WA6 Hotel November Alpha.
Okay, WA6HNA, we've got you, Greg. WA6 Hotel November Alpha. And that's, God dang, what is that number?
1013.
Oh, yeah, 1013. I don't know why I can't remember that one.
Well, there's another gentleman that's 1031, so that's always confusing. Hey, I've got some updates for you on Dick Collier.
Okay. Yeah, we're Judy's sitting here waiting for it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Judy, hi Judy number 2. Yeah, Judy number 1, apparently I just got the word that she's not planning to hold a service or any kind of memorial. So that was passed to me by Dick's neighbor, Paul Purifoy. So Judy 1 may know that name as well. But anyway, so sounds like nothing's going on. Sorry to tell you that, but that's what I know right now. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, well, That's a shame. Hang on, let me get a comment from Judy.
756.
Yeah, did you just hear that news today, Greg?
I heard that news. Let's see. We went to a show with Paul, let's see, on Friday, I think it was. No, wait a minute. Is that right? Yeah, it must have been Friday of last week. It's been about 5 days now.
Okay, so it's 5 days old news. Okay, well, it may not be current. We'll see. Judy may have other updated news, and we'll keep you informed if we hear.
Find out
Yeah,
tomorrow.
she'll check on it. We've got other avenues, of course. Her daughters are talking.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, and I'll check again with Paul Purifoy and see if he's got any updates. So, yeah, we went to a show and had dinner with Paul. So that's when I cornered him and said, "Hey, what's going on with your neighbor?"
I think I understood that a neighbor of yours mentioned the non-memorial service. Okay, very good, Greg. Well, anyway, thanks very much for helping out Phil. He sounded good tonight, even though I was turned off the back of the beam to him. He had everything running good, and we copied him on 2 meters just fine. So thank you for your help with getting Phil going there. Over.
756.
Oh, you bet. Yeah, I was glad to do it. And we were able to take advantage of an artifact that the ICOM 7610 has, too. I was able to set it up so when Phil turns on his transverter, it automatically puts his radio into transverter mode. And with his limited sight, boy, that sure made a big difference. All he's got to do is flip it on and dial the frequency he wants, and he's ready to go. So we're happy with that. The menus on these ICOMs are kind of tough, as you probably are aware, especially as the site goes away. So anyway, I know you're dealing with that too. So I am preaching to the choir in this case. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, again, thanks for helping. I don't know. I haven't been able to see menus and haven't had to pay much attention to menus myself for a couple of years. And I hear you, Darren. We got you in there, Darren. Just stand by a second. Everything okay anyway, Greg, and fine on getting the filters and the software all tuned up, so it's easy for Phil to go back and forth. Thanks again. WA6HNA K6MY.
All right, Mike, you're welcome, and I'm happy to do it for Phil. It's always a treat to be over there working with him. So, all right, and we've also got the gains on both the receive and transmit side all squared away now, so he's not overdriving anything.
Oh, that's good. That's good. He should be hearing me okay, so we'll see. It sounds like you got the receive working perfect for him. Thank you. Thanks again, Greg. Let me pick up Darren way down there in South Sacramento. Darren, take it away. KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo K6MYC.
Well, good afternoon. Well, good evening, I should say. It's still 100 degrees sitting in here in the shack. KJ6 KFB 756.
Okay, we got you. Well, it's about 100 degrees in our shack, too, unless you're sitting right in front of the air conditioning outlet. We've got a little roll-around air conditioning unit now that we have in the shack. You probably heard that. But, boy, it does put out some nice cool air. It's a very nice unit. We've got to do a little better job of venting it out of this room. It's still venting in the doorway, and I think some of that hot air comes back in here, but at least it's good when you're standing in front of it. Thanks, Darren. Bill hadn't heard from you, so he didn't know where you were, so you might want to say a couple of words to Bill if you have a chance. 73 KJ6KFB K6MYC.
Very good, Mike. Yeah, I'll pop over there and say hello. I've been quite busy these days with work. What can I say? Haven't had as much radio time as I'd like. Carry on, KJ6 KFB.
Okay, well, thanks very much. By the way, you're very strong tonight. Consistently better than most of the signals coming in, and no distortion. Audio very nice and clear, where other people have been garbled with band condition, multipath, and stuff. So good signal tonight, and I'm not pointed at you. I'm pointed clear up toward John, so I'm off of you about 12, 15 degrees. Go figure.
Yeah, you never can tell.
That's for sure. Okay, thanks again, Darren. Good night. And Bill, if you're still copying, you might want to grab Darren and say hi off frequency or something. I'm going to take another couple of standbys for anybody else in the Sacramento Valley, and then we're going to go to Nevada and then pull the cork on this operation here. Go have an ice cream cone or something. K6MYC, QRZ, Sacramento Valley. Okay, something Z. Go ahead, the CW. You're plenty loud. I can copy on phone. Over. Well, I'm sorry. Not your fault. My brain, every time you stopped, I was ready to go back and start transmitting, and I forgot what you just sent. So I don't have anything. I don't have the call or the grid square. Just do it simple for me. Just give me the call first. Over. W6Z. I'm getting W6Z. I don't know what you're sending. Now give me your yeah, give me your Bozo number now, please. Is it W6? Maybe let's see. It would be Z. Would be MI. Was it? Is it W6MI? I'm still getting W6 Zulu and then a bunch of numbers. Give me the number by itself now. Just your Bozo number, please. $99. Okay. Is there some reason you can't go on phone? Okay, well, I don't know what to put down for you. 1099. Rob, do you have a 1099? Who is that?
That's Ed up in Grass Valley, NW6Z.
Well, I'm not getting the N. That's the problem. November is not coming through when you're sending CW. That's the problem. All I was getting was W6Z. NW6 Zulu. Okay, try it again because the N has not been coming through. Maybe it's a timing thing on your key or something. Not at that time. Okay, NW6Z, NW6Z. Got it. Thanks. Sorry for the confusion, but the CW I think is missing some beginnings and stuff, and that's what was screwing me up. Then you ran the 1099 right at the end of the call sign, and I couldn't tell whether it was numbers or digits. And I'm 100 degrees here in the shack, and my brain's a pile of mush. So apology. Give me your name. Over. Roger, Ed. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. And thanks for checking. And where at some point in time will you be able to go back on phone at some point? Over. couple of weeks. Got it. All right, thanks. Well, good luck and a nice signal. So wherever you are, you're very loud here and not having any trouble copying. That's why I say you could go to phone and probably run a watt and I would hear you. You sound like you're in the room with us here. Thanks, Ed. 73, sorry for the confusion, but I was just struggling with the CW for a while there, and you may be not real comfortable with it either. Hi. Take care. NW6Z, K6MYC. Thanks, Rob. It did.
Maybe he's sick.
WB6, go ahead.
No, Mike, I was just saying he might be sick, and that's why you can't talk on a microphone. K6USY.
I'm sorry, what did you say then?
He might be sick, and that's why he is using CW. You might not be able to talk on a microphone right now.
Yeah, understand. I don't know where he's located. You have a QTH for him?
Grass Valley.
Oh, booming signal from Grass Valley. Okay. Well, I'm trying to place him. I know that call's familiar. I know we worked him before, but it's been so long I've kind of lost track. And anyway, we'll look forward to working him on the phone beside a little bit easier for my brain, particularly when it's 100 in the shack here. I just can't concentrate. K6MYC. Thank you, 73. Okay, we're still towards Sacramento. Anybody else for the net before I go to Nevada? K6MYC, Bozo Net. Nothing heard. Okay, here we go to Nevada. Toward Nevada, more or less. KD6BQ. Wonder if you're there with us this evening, Richard. KD6BQ, K6MYC in the net. Okay, nothing from Richard. KN7 Whiskey Tango. KE7UQL. How about you, Richard?
Here is 372, KD7UQL, over.
I got you just fine. I wonder where your compadres are. Is it so late that they've given up on us, over?
Someone's trying to send you CW from this end. It's kind of blocking you at this time, over.
We didn't quite understand what you said about CW, Daniel. Oh, there's 249. Okay, well, you're loud enough to go phone, over. KD6BQ, go ahead.
Yeah, KD6MYC, KD6BQ. I finally figured out my problem. I wasn't hearing you at all because I was on lower sideband somehow. Anyway, KD6BQ number 249, over.
Okay, we got you. Richard, yeah, that's Richard. Good signal, Richard. Thank you. A little fluttery, but very strong, so no problem. Good to hear you. And, yeah, when all else fails, go to CW, huh?
Yeah, well, the problem was, even though I was seeing my signal down below you, because when I'm on lower sideband, evidently this thing offsets in the other direction. So took me a while to figure out why I wasn't hearing you, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, another reason to watch the stream, you can catch some of your own brain farts from time to time. Okay, great. Good to hear you. And we'll look for you tomorrow night, too, if you can make it, over.
Yeah, Roger. I just used the new to me signal generator, the HP8662, to recalibrate my frequency on 432, so I should be, the readout should be right on the money now. So anyway, that was kind of an interesting experiment, but we'll see how it works tomorrow. We'll see what frequency it thinks you're on. K6MYC, KD6BQ.
Yeah, okay. Well, we got 2 or 3 people normally that also are locked to the GPS thing, so it seems like every time they've checked, I'm right on where I should be. Aaron double checks me as well down here, so that's good. So I think you can count on us being pretty much locked on the frequency that we're supposed to be on, unless I've even got the thing on dial lock here most of the time, so I can't even bump the knob. I might be able to push a funny button on this mic switch every now and then and maybe do something, but I haven't had that problem for a while. Very good. I hear Daniel. We hear you. Let's see if Larry's in there by chance. N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, K6MYC. Okay, Larry's got problems on 2 meters. I think he's having received noise and stuff, and that's why he's not real interested in getting on here. Probably having a lot of trouble copying me. All right, very good, Richard. Let you guys go. We'll see you tomorrow night, Daniel. We'll see you on 432, and look forward to that. We'll be in the house tomorrow, so it should be somewhat cooler. Still about 100 in the shack here in the barn. Very warm today. 73 KD6BQ and KE7UQL, K6MYC. Clear. Good night. Did.
This is KE7UQL. Thank you for all the help on 1296 last night. Went well once you straightened me out. K6MYC, KE7UQL, 73.
Okay, 73, said Daniel. He's 272. Is that what you needed? 272? Okay. Good night, Daniel. See you tomorrow. Okay, 6MYC going to maybe... we could go back to the Bay Area. We've got Eddie, but let me just go back to the Bay Area. We'll let the antenna sit there, and we'll see if there's any late checks or missed, Rob and everybody, and then we'll call it a night, okay?
Okay. What about Dale or Stan up there in Nevada?
Well, I think they would have popped in if they were there. K7SUN, Stan, are you around tonight? He would have popped in at the end, I'm sure. How about KJ6IX, over? He was on 6 the other night, but I don't think he's been on 2. He could get a signal to me on 6, but not on 2.
Okay, just checking, thanks.
Roger. QRZ, the Bay Area, late checks are missed. QRZ, Bay Area, late checks are missed. K6KLY, KD6SOK. Gee, I guess we got most everybody else except N6, KA6, what the heck is this called? N6, what the heck's Oliver's call? I can't remember Oliver's call. KB6BA, I guess. No, that isn't right. Something like that. KB6BA, Oliver, are you there tonight? Nothing heard. Okay, according to Judy, Rob, we got 40 check-ins, over.
Roger, I just going to tell you, we're having a good night. I have 40. And tell Judy, you guys give me 2 reasons to come right over. Tell Judy I'll be right over, haha. And ice cream, that sounds good too, over.
Oh, ice cream second on the list, you turkey.
I got my priorities.
I know you do. Okay. Righty. Getting all the kudos here. All the goodies. All right. Evan, good evening to you. I know you're flying solo. This trying to talk is hard on you when you're solo, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't have kids running in here every 5 minutes.
Okay. 7-3, thanks for help with the stream. I think Frank was here, but was so hot in the shack he probably just decided to get the hell out of there with a good reason to do so. Probably 125 in his shack on days like this. All right, 7-3 guys, K6MYC going that way.
I'm still here. Good night, Mike. W6BBS.
Oh, you're a glutton.
Well, no, I did some work on my swamp cooler. I realized the pump wasn't working right, and I've had it running for a few hours, and when I can get a little bit of a head start, it's still a good 85, 90 in here, but it's bearable now. I got a fan blowing on me.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Well, you were so quiet, we thought you had gone. Anyway, good evening to you, and we may cross paths in the morning. It's unlikely. We may see you on the road coming in or something.
Okay, very good. I'll see you when you get home tomorrow afternoon. K6MYC, W6BBS.
USL.
Good night, Mike, K6 and Judy. Good night, Mike and Judy, K6NYC, KM6SR. Good night, Frank, W6BBS. And good night, Aaron, K6USY, KM6SR. Going that way.
Good night, all.
Alrighty, good night, guys. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Good night, Aaron. Never did get Adam in here very good. It was my fault. I was going to have Aaron give me an update on what he's up to, but he checked in, and then I got so wrapped up in trying to get the antenna in the right direction and stuff, I forgot him. Maybe he won't be too pissed off at me.
Yeah, I'll send him a text message and just let him know that we said nasty things about him.
Yeah, please do.
All right, good night. And good night to everybody on YouTube, K6USY.